is vlog number 7. My name's Sarah. I'm going to cover body fat percent first today. This is a topic that I have had some thoughts on recently. I think because there was a NBC broadcaster or somebody in the sport, it might have been ESPN. I don't know. One of the sports broadcasters was like, yeah, this football player is at 1% body fat. And ding, 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 something goes off my brain. I'm like, I don't even think that's entirely possible. I don't know. I may be wrong, but I am 99% sure that is 3% is the lowest you'll ever see anybody go, and then they start to they aren't able to survive. You need a certain amount of body fat to survive. Hormones and things like that need body fat in order to work. So there is a certain amount of body fat you need to have, or you start to have heart problems. That's why, unfortunately, we do see a lot of anorexics that end up with heart problems and other issues. There is a certain amount of body fat that is required to live. So I saw that NBC thing and I was like, that's crazy. No, there's no way he's at 1% body fat. And I knew right away. It's just my brain. But clearly, unfortunately, that reporter doesn't know that. So I find this happens a lot in the fitness industry. I get a lot of people that come in and they're like, yes, I want to get down to this certain percent body fat because that's what the bodybuilders do. Okay, there is something that people need to understand. There is a health benefit to a certain percent of body fat, and then once you go past that, you're losing. It's detrimental. It's no longer a health benefit. Let me give you an example. So I'm sitting at 52.5 kilos right now. I'm 19% body fat. This is my healthy weight. I maintain this weight. I don't track my calories. I eat healthy. I exercise. This is my healthy body weight. It does not cause me stress to get to this body weight and stay at this body weight. And I'm healthy. I'm 19%. I'm in the athletic category. My blood pressure is good. All my health markers are good. Now, that being said, if I cut to 49, I would be doing it, 49 kilos, the weight class, I would be doing it for performance gains. I would not be doing it because it's healthier. 49 kilos is probably not a healthier weight class for me. It requires a lot of stress on my end to get to that weight. It's stressful for my husband. It is not fun for anyone that's around me. I get cranky. And I look ridiculous. I look like a bodybuilder. If you're doing it to win a show or get an international medal, then the performance gains at that point are more important to you than your overall health. There's a difference between body fat percent for health and body fat percent for performance or for aesthetic appearance in a bodybuilding show to win something. So keep that in mind. So when a client comes in or someone comes into the gym and they're like, I want to get to 16% body fat as a female, because males would be totally different. It goes much lower for males. Remember, women, we have nice boobs and butts. We want to keep those. And that counts into the body fat percent. So that being said, with the body fat percent, they come in and they list 16%. A lot of times I'm like, listen, I'm going to show you that you're probably going to love the way you look at closer to that 23 to 24% body fat. And maybe for some people closer to me, 19%. That 16 to 70%, I look shredded. I look like a bodybuilder. You can see all my abs, but I'm miserable. So there's a certain body fat percent that is no longer healthy unless, again, you understand it's partially detrimental, could affect your ability to be childbearing later in life, and you're okay to go to that lower weight class because you think the performance gains outweigh the health benefits, or the health negatives of getting to that weight class. You're okay with the potential consequences, essentially. Bodybuilders talk about it all the time. They know it's the case. They do that for so long that later in life, sometimes they do have repercussions from the amount of cuts they do to the system. Now, someone might disagree with me, and that's fine. If you disagree and you want to give me your opinion, go ahead and give it to me. I'm always open to new ideas. I like to learn, and I'm not saying I'm always right, but this is just something that I feel very strongly about. I think people sometimes want to go too low, and there's consequences to that. There's a perfect range where you look good, you feel good, and you can go out and have a bowl of ice cream, or you can go to a friend's party and you're not worried about what you're eating. So there is some things, if tracking and doing everything super perfect causes you a lot of stress, the amount of stress it's causing you might make the health benefit of being that slightly smaller person not great for you. It might actually tip the scale in the unhealthy direction versus the healthy direction, if that makes sense. Well, I hope this was helpful, guys. I honestly am just talking off a whim. I'm hoping this turns out okay. Also, I'm super excited. So one of my clients, or I should say people at the gym, brought me the barbell prescription strength training after the age of 40. I'm super excited because the majority of my clients are in their older years. I have a lot of 60-year-olds that we use a PVC pipe and we teach snatches. I don't teach snatches to my over 60 clients because I think it's going, oh my gosh, my door's opening. I guess I didn't close it. Oops, hold on one second. I don't teach snatches to my clients over 60 because I think they're going to gain power from them. I teach them because often as you age, people tend to not teach you new things. And by taking the time to teach them something new, I'm keeping their brain more active and helping them learn how to learn again. I think learning as you age is super important. And when you stop learning, ultimately you die. So that's the sad truth. So keep learning. All right, guys, I hope you have a great day. Bye.